Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Bjornholm, where today we're going to do a few different things. First of all, we're going to start off selling the wheat, and the best place to do that is at the windmill. I already have the course set up. So let's start off the T4 on the course and just change the top speed to... Okay, so apparently the T4 is already set up, which is nice. It's going off on a bit of a long course, so I'm going to actually get a second Brandner. But I'm not going to get the in-game Brandner, I'm going to get the modded one that I also have. Apparently got rid of. Did I get rid of it? Apparently I did get rid of it. Do I have enough to buy this? No. Okay. So apparently I am getting the in-game Brandner, and I'm going to get it in blue so that it stands out, and we're going to pull this T6 down to get the Brandner. Now I do have another T6, so if I bring up my glimpse mod, I've got another T6 ploughing at the moment. The quickest way to the shop is this way. I do have another T6 ploughing. The T4 is off on its merry little way, and I'm going to actually overtake it by going down the lower route. It will be going down this hill, but I need it. I need the hill now to get the other Brandner. As you can see, I've parked up the bale trailer, and I still need to get rid of those bales. I'll do that later. Primarily because I forgot to get rid of those bales. The game is having some weird issues today. It's lagging a lot, and I'm not sure why. I think it's probably something to do with Firefox, because I've noticed Firefox has some memory leaks of late, and that's not exactly ideal. So I'm going to be getting the second Brandner now. It's at the shop waiting for me. It should be... where is it? Ah, here it is, beside all of the equipment for the cows. When did I pick that up? No, I'm not allowed to use this. I picked that up instead of the wrapper. Oh my god, that was so dumb of me. Oh my god, I wasted money on that. So, this is gonna go back from whence it came, aka the shop. No guys, didn't want that. Yes. So, I completely forgot that I didn't have... that I actually got that. As you saw, I didn't use it. So it's Z... I can't afford that. I'm not going to pull out another loan because I'm trying to make money now. When I can afford the actual wrapper, I'll get it. I can't believe I did something that dumb. So, I know the aim is to get animals, and I will be getting animals sooner or later. I haven't forgot about that rule. I'm just conveniently ignoring it for now, because I don't have the means to take care of animals, or the money to get the animals in the first place. That's the wrong road. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be just... Oh, I was supposed to go up this way. Oops. Right, no. Yeah. Just going around in circles now. Good. I'm just going to conveniently ignore that rule for the time being. I want to get a few other things started first. Namely, I want to get some money in, and I want to get into profits. Now, I'm not going to get rid of the loan before I get animals. That's a bit silly. What I am going to do is I'm going to just keep going the way I've been going, and get animals in maybe 2 or 3 episodes time, once I've got another harvest done. I've got more than enough straw to tide over animals. I need to get some hay together and some silage together. Now that's really what's holding me back at the moment, and because I don't have the silage wrapper, which I thought I did, the silage is going to have to wait for a little while. So I'm going to load up the course now for this T6. And don't worry, I'll find something that we can do. So we're going to be selling the grain at the windmill. And we're going to start at the first waypoint in that kind of course. And maximum speed is 30 kilometers an hour, because that's the speed that the AI goes. It's a lot easier to set the max speed to the AI speed. So that's going to be going off now, this T6. We're going to hop into this T6. How convenient is that? We're going to get rid of the rest of the bales in the shed with the TC5. So as you can see, I've got all my tractors currently working. I'm going to be getting rid of the bales. That T6 is up there ploughing. I'm going to be checking on him momentarily. We're going to be getting rid of the bales for the time being. Now it's easiest the way that the bale shed is done, or the bale sell point is done, to bring one bale at a time, which means it is slightly more time consuming than, you know, getting an auto stacker and stacking them all up nicely and reversing it in. But with the dolly trailer I have, whoops, nuts. With the dolly trailer I have, I found it's nearly impossible to reverse. I'm seeing a pattern emerging. I'm going to be bonking this bale around for the next 10 minutes. Is it attached? No, it's not attached. And what are you doing? Oh my god. I hope you all saw that. I did nothing there. The other T6 decided to ram me, because apparently Courseplay has forgotten how to do collisions. So the T4 is on its way back from the windmill, so we have some money. The T6 is on its way there. That's kind of perfect. The second T6, I'm in the third one, is currently ploughing on field 30. I'm going to be checking up. Actually, I'll check on the progress once I've got this bale sold, because I'm pretty much there already. It looks like it's going well. I just want to check how it handled the bit where the field actually essentially extended itself, because Courseplay I know has some problems with that kind of setup. Now it is only a 2 meter course, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. Let's have a look. Did miss a small bit down here. I can forgive that. I can plough that myself. So we still have fields 29 and 38 to plough. I keep bringing up that screen by mistake. So they're going to be done essentially once field 30 is done. I was intending on getting a second plough, because the plough is a bit small and slow. But after discovering that I don't actually have a bale wrapper, which I need to do silage, and I know I could get a forage wagon and do grass silage that way, but I prefer to do silage bales. It's what I see the most. Well, I see plenty of silage clamps, but I see loads of silage bales around where I live. So it's actually kind of easier to do silage bales in this game, because you can just make hay bales, excessive hay bales, and wrap them as necessary, which isn't exactly realistic, but it works. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I did intend on bringing the feeding stuff down to the cows, but I apparently forgot. You'll have spotted in the misc section that I do have rear attachers for these T6 for the New Hollands. That's to overcome the low hitch, high hitch problem. It creates a third hitch, I think. It creates an extra hitch that, well, prevents the apparently intended New Holland not being able to attach to damn near anything problem. So bit of a quick channel update, seeing as it is Monday, and so, just a random date in the middle of the month, essentially. I've been looking at the numbers today, and today is Saturday. I've been looking at numbers for videos, and Kerbal Space Program is over. There'll be an episode today, and that's it. I'm not recording anymore. It's just getting literally no views. So that's gone. Plus, I've the reason I installed mods was because I thought, maybe it'll spice up the game. No, it's just made it more difficult. And I'm not good enough to handle the difficulty, because I can just keep murdering my Kerbals horribly with G-forces. Essentially what happens with that is I mash them into a pulp. So Kerbal Space Program is gone. There won't be any more after today. Unless there's massive demand in the future for Kerbal Space Program, it's going to stay gone. I'm going to come up with a different game that I can play. Whoop. No. I'm going to come up with a different game that I can use on the channel, because I would like to have more than just farm sim. Part of me is thinking Euro Truck, but the problem with Euro Truck is each video is going to be one journey, and the journeys can get insanely long, a lot longer than I'd like. I'll come up with something. It might be the dreaded Minecraft, because every channel seems to fall back to Minecraft eventually. Now I do like Minecraft. I really enjoy playing it. I don't really enjoy playing it. But my playstyle isn't really conducive to YouTube, because all I end up doing is just excavating constantly. Even in mod packs, I just excavate. I don't really progress. So I might put Minecraft on just to see how well I do if I try and actually progress. That's going to be an unmitigated disaster. I know it's technically, now that it's owned by Microsoft, it's no longer indie, but it's a digging up the ground simulator, kind of. So I might put that up. I might start recording that, I don't know. I may have a chat with a friend of mine about a different game. Now, I'm not going to mention who or what, but we both have one game that can be played multiplayer. I don't know how well that'll hold up, is the issue, and I don't know if they would be willing to play it with me. Well, they are willing to play it with me. I'm not sure if they're willing to record videos with me, because they have much bigger concerns than recording videos right now. I'll have a chat with them and see what happens. So, obviously, because I'm not revealing any details, there can't be much disappointment. Yeah, I'm gonna try and think up a game to replace KSP. At the moment, I'm just gonna leave those slots empty and put, random extra videos in their place. I won't be putting I won't be upping the amount of courseplay tutorials per week. It's gonna stay at 2 per week. I did actually record another one before this video, so you'll be seeing that next Thursday, I think. I'm quite far ahead on courseplay tutorials. Map spotlights are as and when I find a good map. Now, gold standard maps on FSUK, more than likely I will always do spotlights on them. Other than that, if you really like a map, you'd like me to highlight it, or if you've made a map, send me a message, send me a link to the map. If it's unuploaded, I will not do it. I just don't like uploaded, because, oh my god, the chances of viruses from that are insane. And I don't have a virtual machine to test mods on. 15 minutes in. I'm using XSplit now to record, so it seems to be a bit more... it is a lot more reliable than OBS. if you're making videos yourself and you're using OBS, I would thoroughly recommend you actually switch to the free version of XSplit, which costs you nothing. Gives you up to 720p 30 FPS recording without any watermark whatsoever, and actually seems to be a lot easier on your computer than OBS is, or it is on mine anyway. It's causing a lot fewer problems. The only issue with that compared to OBS is you don't have a timer on XSplit, so I'm actually using my phone. It's set on a teeny tiny box of chocolates that I have in my room. It's set on top of that so that I can see how long I've been recording for. How long until I forget to actually start the timer? I'm guessing about a week. At most. So yeah, I'll be thinking of new videos to replace KSP. Farm Sim's gonna stay 5 days a week, 3 PM. KSP's gone. So Monday, Wednesday and Friday will be no 6 PM videos. Tuesday and Thursday, until I've run out of things to do with it, you'll be getting courseplay tutorials. Now this week's are already recorded, they're all ready to go. Next week's, I believe, are both recorded as well, if I'm right. So that gives me a bit of time to work on this map. And I've overshot completely there. Gives me time to work on this map just to get progression going. Gives me time to make my videos on this map essentially, and to do some more map spotlights and test maps out and that sort of thing. Now, what else do I want to talk about? Because I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. A lot of thinking. I've been told I put loads of effort into this channel, which pleases me. Not so. The person who told me isn't so pleased, because it does mean I talk to them slightly less than I probably should. But yes, things are going well for the channel. It seems to be stagnating a bit, so that's not something you should be thinking about. Something I need to think about anyway. If you want to, if you make videos, feel free to give me a shout out. Or even something, yeah, give me a shout out, whatever you want to do, tell your friends, blah 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 blah, that sort of stuff. All that marketing, self-promotion nonsense that other YouTubers are constantly doing, but I have an innate hate for. If you, and this is something that I've just decided, if you have a farm sim server and record videos, or have access to one, or can run one, I can't. My internet's nowhere near good enough. I have a method by which I could run a server, but getting one set up is kind of costly. If you have a server existing or the ability to run one, please message me. I have ideas, and if you run one, you will be involved. I can guarantee that, especially if you make videos. I want to try and start a multiplayer series with the vanilla equipment and maybe a couple of mods that are definitely going to work. Because I know single player's good now, but I haven't really ever played Farm Sim multiplayer, and I'd like to try it out, I suppose. Is that gonna just there? No, okay. I think that's all the bales sold, which is why I detached that. Yes, that's all the bales sold. So I was gonna ask, what am I seeding? I'm not seeding. That's good. I'm gonna go grab a cultivator and hopefully not tip the tractor over while I'm doing so. And I'm gonna start cultivating. Now I'm gonna be switching over to keyboard controls in a moment while I'm doing that, so you may get some clickies because my keyboard is the loudest keyboard. In fact, no. I'm gonna start fertilizing because that's a thing that also needs to be done. In fact, I'll also still be switching over to keyboard controls because I have the GPS mod, and why not use it? Where is the fertilizer? That's over here. I'm going to be switching over to keyboard controls in the next episode, actually. So I'm just going to continue on working here, and in the next episode I'll be fertilizing the fields. That's actually worked out really nicely. I'm going to be keeping tabs on the horseplay guys, because they have a tendency of screwing up. How much wheat have we sold? Okay then. We've sold quite a lot, but nowhere near half. So I may... no. If I had all the fields ploughed, I'd get a third Brantner and start that off, but I don't, so I won't. If I had enough money, I'd get a mod tractor, because I have one that I really like. I don't, so I wouldn't. So yeah, in the next episode we'll be fertilizing the fields, starting with probably 29, 24, because they haven't been... well, 24's ploughed, 29 hasn't. 38's probably going to be done the next episode as well. But I'll be using keyboard controls for that, because I have the GPS mod, and why the hell shouldn't I use it? What have I done? What exactly have I done wrong there? The game just decides randomly that it doesn't want to work properly. So, I will see you next time. I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Bjornholm. Please comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends, bother other YouTubers for me, because I'm not going to. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.